guys. I hope you journalism peeps are doing great. I hope you're getting plenty of rest and enjoying some time with your family and making the best of this. You seniors, Abby and Anthony and Brody, I hope that you're still able to enjoy your senior year. I know it's been quite unique, but I'm praying for y'all. I hope you guys are doing great. So I just wanted to check in with you and give you an overview of where we're headed over the next couple of weeks. All right. As you can see on this slideshow, that we're going to try to finish this March issue. The goal is to publish it on April 17th. And the way we're going to go about this is we're going to start with that rough draft due by 3 p.m. I mean, that it was going to be due that Friday. And now you've had plenty of time. I know some of you maybe didn't work on it or whatnot, or some of you have been running into some pitfalls. So I want you to do the best you can with what you got. I'll leave it up to you, and certainly you can email me, or next week you can participate in a Zoom session if you have questions with me about your story. Everything, we're going to be very flexible, certainly. If you've run into a pitfall and you can't, track down the person to interview, then you can write a column. Journalists are notorious for writing columns just about what is going on in their life, and it really becomes a great eyewitness account of this time period. And this is a very novel, unique time period, something that we'll never forget. So there's a lot of great celebrity blogs out there and even vlogs where they're kind of jotting down what they've been doing. I saw something with Jimmy Fallon, the Tonight Show. He was doing his show from there. So some of you could decide to write about that, even like what have celebrities been doing? How have things changed to be able to get our entertainment, to get our news, things like that? Or just write down, even almost like a diary entry of what you've been going through. Okay. But the key is everyone needs to do something. If we have the same things, we can have a whole page of kind of diary entries of what this quarantine has been like. But some of you, I would encourage you to step out of your comfort zone, make those email contacts and see if you can't even set up a Zoom session with, the coach or whatnot. That would still be interesting. But I know some of you, we already have some things done. We already have a profile of the new baseball coach. I know Abby has her article done that she needed to do for Journalism 3. So I think we have enough content that we can make this happen. And I think it would be really interesting and enjoyable. As we look ahead to the end of the year, as we're counting things down, the marking period ends April 3rd, which is actually next Friday. I'm recording this on Wednesday, March 25th from my basement here. So we're almost through the marking period, the way this has gone. And what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to backlog the last 2 issues. I hope we can get 2 more issues done, or at least maybe 1 more. We definitely want to try to get a senior issue done. We're working with the guidance department to figure out where seniors are going and so forth. So we're going to do the best we can. I know some of you that have worked with Lucid Press aren't as keen about Lucid Press, but that's what we got right now. So we're going to make the best of it. I think it's going to be great. You can actually have more than one person work on the same document at the same time. But anyway, getting the schedule. So as you can see here, Monday, when you're probably viewing this, by the end of the day, your rough draft is due. And everything's going to be due at 3 o'clock. That's kind of the end of our school day. And that'll give you plenty of time so that if you don't want to work through the periods the way they are, that's fine. Make sure you understand, which I think is really nice, is that we're only seeing each other every other day, seeing each other, right? So I'm not going to give you a block day's worth of material, even though we're in block days. They're going to be basically regular class period amount of work, which is 45 minutes, which for a lot of you doesn't take 45 minutes to do. Okay. I understand you have other classes and this is different, and you may be watching your siblings. Things are chaotic. You may not have internet access the whole time and so forth. So we're going to be very flexible with that. But the rough draft due Monday, and then Tuesday we don't have class. Wednesday, then there's going to be a news brief due, and you should be peer editing, right? And I would encourage you to share your document with other people in the class and get their input, okay? And I will have your input done Tuesday morning. probably by 10 a.m. at the latest. Okay, if you turn it in on time. So then Friday and Thursday we don't have any class. Friday then your final draft is due by 3 p.m. Okay, and you will see that I will have Zoom sessions to be able to talk with you. And then the following week is abbreviated because amazingly enough, we will hit spring break. That Thursday and Friday is off, including the following Monday. So you have a 5-day spring break as if we need more days off, but celebrate the Easter holiday and Good Friday. So Monday, there's no class. Tuesday, we will lay out. And so I will be giving you more instructions. I will share documents with you through Lucid Press, and more than one of you will be able to work at the same document at the same time. I'll have the copy in there, and hopefully even maybe the final draft from everyone would be great. I don't know when the grades are due yet. So the end of the marking period is Friday, April 3rd, and your final draft is part of that grade. Okay, so please, please, please make sure you contact me if you're really stressed, if you've got issues. Let's work together. The more you communicate, the more we can make things happen in your favor. Okay, but Tuesday, April 7th, we'll lay out, and then the following Tuesday, April 14th, we'll lay out. You'll see that we don't have class then. Now, this is, we're projected to be. I'm actually projected to be in school Tuesday, April 7th. We'll see if that happens. Obviously, this is a fluid situation, so who knows what will happen. But we do hope to publish then Friday, April 17th. Okay, so that's our game plan. As you can see, some other notes here on the next slide. My office hours will be on Zoom from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. So check Schoology. I'll post a link to Zoom. Zoom's pretty easy, and you can just pop in anytime. I'll just be open for waiting anybody. I'll be there, and if you just want to chat, if you just want to say hi, because I know it can be really lonely, even with the people in your house. It can be kind of old and so forth. So I'd encourage you to be able to get outside your house as much as you can, be away from others, that aren't in your household and so forth. But if you want to just check in and say hi, if you have questions, we can talk then. And if that doesn't work for you, then please let me know, because I'm very flexible. Okay, I'll work something out. But all makeup work is due Friday, April 3rd. Now, again, those final drafts are due at that same time. So if you don't turn it in by then make sure you get it in as soon as possible. Okay, I would imagine our grades will be due early the following week, like probably that Tuesday. So we talked about Lucid Press. We'll go over greater details with that. And then coming up the rest of the year, again, I'm going to try to backlog all of the issues so that if we do get a chance to come back to school, I don't know if that's likely or not, that we would be doing that then in class, because then you'll have a greater opportunity to do interviews, etc. So hopefully we can get finish this March issue and maybe another one in April or May. I don't know, probably one more. I guess 2 is probably going to be difficult, as we'll already be well into April. But what we'll be doing, Journalism 2, you'll be learning about television broadcasting, which I think it'll be a fun unit for you. And then Journalism 3, you'll be doing your independent study, which involves a reflection and so forth. So that's the year, guys. We're almost there. I do pray that we're able to get back to normal soon, but let's make the best of it. Okay, we're all in this together. I know you've heard that probably a million times, but it's true. Okay, and then it's a new normal. I would suggest that you make a schedule for yourself. We've already at our household, we've kind of created 10 to noon as our time to focus on schoolwork. We might need more time, might need less. My goal is to get everything done by noon so I can enjoy my afternoon as much as I can. I'll still be checking in on email and things like that. And I'm still available for Zoom at between 7:30 and 3. But, create a schedule for yourself. Make a goal for yourself. Okay. But please feel free to email me, rgregory@avongrove.org, or message me through Schoology and whatnot. All right. See you guys. Adios.